last year. So with David, we both co-wrote the Transhuman Code. The history of that is that a year before, in the World Economic Forum in Davos, there was a very important meeting where Klaus Schwab, which is the founder of Davos, consulted maybe the best brains in the world to see whether we have a case to say that we are entering into the fourth industrial revolution. And that was a historical meeting. There was a meeting where the world decided that actually we are entering the fourth industrial revolution. And as you know, when you shift revolution to revolution, industry to industry, there is a power shift. Powers then they were on one side moves to another side, and in that power shift, there's always a displacement, and somebody pays the price of that new revolution. So there was actually a bestseller book, which Klaus Schwab wrote with the name Fourth Industrial Revolution. And we contributed through, I am a member of the World Economic Forum Council that looks into the details of those aspects of the technology. But again, and this reminds me at the beginning of my career, I was Chief Security Officer of the UN when I started my career very young in Geneva. And at that time too, there was another historical event that happened, which was the creation of the World Wide Web. The web was created 30 years ago. And we just celebrated about 4 months in Geneva, the 30th anniversary of the web, where Tim Berners-Lee was there. And Tim Berners-Lee actually was very sad. He was really sad. And I mean, you could imagine he was sad because he didn't make any money out of the web, despite the fact that this is a 30 trillion now economy sitting on the web. But no, he was really sad because the idealistic ideas that he had when he invented the web has not contributed a lot to the dream to create a equilibrium society where people will benefit. The web still is an elite environment. 1.2 billion people don't have yet a digital identity, which is even recognized as a legal identity. But even 4.5 billion people don't have a digital identity. I can't even ask you guys, how many of you guys can raise your hand that you have a digital identity that you use to secure email, to digitally sign your documents, to PDF signing? Could you please raise your hands? Okay, so you see you have about 30 people, and you are at the top elite. I mean, you're in the financial sector. You should be the ones that should be leading